articles for fools, gold, rubber checks, sunset, and dreamers' scheme, accomplishments, exchanging stories from seats they've grown on. Faux front page news articles for fools, gold, rubber checks, sunset, and dreamers' scheme, accomplishments. Waved your wing, onlookers laughed. In a flash, their hopes
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to a super panic edition of On the Block, as always. All right, I try to fade the sound down, which I
that's cool.
did.
Did it work?
It did work,
Cool.
But I mean, still, it was. I accidentally fucked everything up, and then it was. Yeah. Panic as always. Welcome, everybody. All right, yeah. Welcome. How's it going? As you just saw, we just watched a fucking crazy single eviction double episode.
I love the 90 minutes with the sideshow following.
Yeah,
Love
that's cool. They should just always have that.
Yeah.
It should just always be.
Big shout out to Big John Party for being a guest on sideshow.
Absolutely.
So
it was really good.
Yeah, it was hysterical. Can't wait to see that goofy motherfucker next week at Reality Rally.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
It's gonna be so much fun.
It's gonna be a blast.
Can't wait to draw attention to a good cause, and they raise tons of money.
Absolutely, yeah.
And it's tons of fun.
Yeah,
So,
it's gonna be a blast. Everyone in the California area, get
I
down
hope
there.
they don't have so many of those
San
damn
Diego.
chefs. I hope there's not so many fucking
I was looking
chefs.
at it. I was looking for more Hell's Kitchen people that we can throw in.
Oh.
They don't have as many Hell's Kitchen people. Yeah, I was like,
I wonder why.
yeah,
Those
exactly.
smell raisers.
Yeah, exactly.
So anyway, that was funny. But
super
looking forward to that.
It'll be fun.
Anyhow.
Yeah.
Oh, talk to Christine today from BB16, and
Nice.
yeah, we're stoked. Like she was talking about Reality Rally too, and
It's coming up super soon.
yeah, it is. Can't hardly believe it's like next Thursday out.
Is it? Holy crap.
Yeah, next Thursday. That's crazy.
We gotta get on our plans. We gotta get everything.
So it's like,
set
dude,
up.
like a week from tonight, like a week from right now, we're gonna be sitting in probably that resort together, trying to figure out what's up.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We'll probably it'll be 7:00, 7:15, so we'll know what's up by then. But it'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to bring some like something special to like, and if you're an on the block fan, you come up to us, you give us a little on the block side
Fist bump.
special. Yeah.
The old fist bump.
Yeah, then I'll give you something extra special.
What are you alluding? I don't know what this is.
I don't know. Maybe like I should get some bandanas or something. Fucking like me and you can sign some like bandanas.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah.
So then like if someone comes up and is like, "Hey, I'm a fan of On the Block."
We talked about getting some pictures for our Patreon.
Oh yeah.
And because we got to get for our reports, we're doing that. Yeah. And we're gonna get like a photograph made that has Max and Corinne's picture on it, our picture on it, and then Peter and Alex, and then we're all gonna be down in Temecula next week and try to get everybody to sign it. And then when you give it to the Patreon, that'll be one of the rewards. So also we are going to make an adjustment by the time this really most people seeing this. The adjustment will be made, but in the Patreon we are going to combine some of the rewards to where the Survivor package is the largest reward. The Max's Tribal Council and McCrae's Roundtable are going to be combined, and it'll be like one price, like a discounted price for getting both of those, because we realize that there's a lot of Survivor and Big Brother fans, and that'll be a good way to accommodate that.
Yeah. What if you don't know? We have a Patreon, which we talked about last week. We released it on Monday, like we said we were going to.
That was good on us.
We did it.
We need to keep setting these. We need to keep setting these goals.
It's the first time we've ever done anything and stuck to it.
But hey, I'm glad.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, like with with Peter and Alec and Max and Corinne on board, it's like a different like drive. Like I feel like I'm letting more people down if I don't get stuff done.
Exactly.
So anyway, like that's good motivation.
If you've watched any of this show, any of Shield show, listened to any of all the fixins, you should consider supporting some artists that are providing some great content, taking some time out of their lives, putting some effort in, some work in to give you a little bit of entertainment. Fucking vote with your dollar. Yeah.
Shield Show is great as always,
Mm-hmm.
and all the fixins just gets more hilarious every week.
Yeah.
So yeah, like Max and Corinne really got a hold of something special there. Like that's in popularity, like it's I'm sure already way surpassed our show.
Yeah,
exactly.
So if you're gonna support or you should definitely just support their show, because they do a great job. Fucking vote with your dollar. Yeah.
Vote with your dollar.
But let's get into the Big Brother news. We should actually talk about what happened. I guess we didn't get really a chance to talk about Tim's nominations. What's your takeaway from it all?
I like
something we haven't seen.
Yeah, I like that he was trying to be creative. I get where, as Sarah Hanlon pointed out on the sideshow, that at Flats Hanlon, I do agree that it was basically appeasing the house, that kind of stuff. But he did it in a creative way. He was, making it entertaining in the diary room. So I'm gonna tip my hat to it, man. I'm over Tim. Like I was never on the Tim bandwagon really. Mm-hmm. I like the guy. I don't know. He's just not my flavor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and there's he knows how to get camera time, and this was a way to do it. And I think it was good. He said on the feeds that he wouldn't do it again like that if he wanted to do it again.
Yeah, it kind of backfired on him. But I think that it's like there's something weird I think going on. Like I guess it's not weird. It's something that always happens. But like in the beginning, no one liked Dallas. And then he kind of like grew on everyone.
You're talking about the metamorphosis.
I'm talking about
fandom.
Like how this fandom like already so early in the season, like everything has shifted. Everyone's dislikes and like everything has changed. Like same with like Mitch. Let's see who else. Tim, obviously Dallas. Like everyone, and I don't know. It's just it's super odd to me how like everyone has this hive mind collective of like thought where like everyone together collectively is like, yeah, you're right. I don't like this now. What's really changed? Is it like these people that are they showing their true colors more? Is that what everyone's?
Well, for Dallas, yes, he was able to show his true colors more often. It grew on people. I think that he became very endearing. Mm-hmm. To me, I like the shit out of Dallas. And Easy being Big Easy. He's great. I really did. I'm sad that he's out. Mm-hmm. He's somebody that I want to get a hold of and talk to on the show really quickly. And we've not had anybody else, but he's somebody that's game I need to hear about. Also, that list will also include Levita or Kelsey, whichever one does not go in the house, because there's a lot to talk about there. Mm-hmm. But no. Anyway,
same with Kelsey. The same thing happened to Kelsey.
With Tim, the novelty wore off. With the wild card, even with Nikki, the tantrums and stuff, you could see tonight with the impressions and that kind of thing. They're trying to really the tantrum.
That's the next
it's worn off, but I think that the BB Can 4 is still trying to ride that tantrum wave a little bit, with the impressions and that kind of such. But anyway, wouldn't you think so? Is it like Nikki and Tim? They were both solidly loved, and now we're going.
Is it just worth
halfway at the halfway point, and it's wearing thin? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I just think it's something to take note of. Everyone take stock of.
Now, there's still a lot of Tim lovers out there. Don't get me wrong.
Well, the other thing is, I think Nikki's the next one. Nikki's the next one to turn. The love. Of Nikki. I think I'm about to jump on the Maddie. I'm about to be a fan of Maddie bandwagon. I don't know where that's coming from. I don't know.
Where is he coming from?
I don't know. But I think
you like her. You like her. Her campaign approach.
Her speech to Cassandra, where it's I'm coming after you. Yep. Well, just she's crazy. You are the worst player ever. You don't know what you're doing. I love it.
She's cognizant. She said we talked about it before. She talked about in her preseason interviews that she doesn't get along with girls. Mm-hmm. And I know that they do extensive research in these people's lives, making phone calls, talking to people, mm-hmm. and it had to have been absolutely clear that Maddie does not have any friends that are girls. I mean, like
Yeah.
because in the house, like that's kind of that's where she wants to do. It's now she jumped from Nick to Ramsey.
Which is
She's
crazy. Let's talk about that a little bit.
which
I mean,
is
like,
crazy.
this is
Yeah.
something that, like, it came out of nowhere. It seems fucking psychotic. It seems like,
It
doesn't it
seems weird,
seem
dude. And
like,
Ramsey. What about that vote tonight to get rid of Dallas and
well,
keep
let's talk,
Maddie?
no, I think we should, like, we should cross the spectrum with Ramsey, because, I mean, it starts off, like, this week with, like, him with her, and it's like, dude, what are you kind of doing? Like, didn't you just see them, like, fucking in this different bed last week, dude? Like, what are you doing? Like, you don't see what's
Dude,
going on? And then fucking, like, so then he gets put up on the block, and now he, like, obviously needs someone else. He fucking plays this fucking ridiculous game. You
dude,
know, I
I
don't
tell
know.
you, this is an honest and fair and balanced assessment of Ramsey.
Fair and
The,
balanced Fox
the
News
dude,
story.
the dude's a wiener. In this
He
house,
is a
he is a
wiener.
big ass wiener. That's it, fucking period, bro. Like that's it. So he is going to take the most wiener approach to whatever, and he's going to wiener himself to about second jury member.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like, you know,
If
like
you
I'm sorry, but like he's not going to gain traction. I don't see him making any kind of. I
Well,
mean,
and
he's
you tied your horse to like a fucking crazy wagon or whatever the fuck, you know, like
yeah, exactly,
like a
absolutely.
fucking, I don't know. It just seems like what a fucking bad gameplay. Like fucking, I don't know.
like like he could have kept Dallas in the game and like just keep Dallas out in front of you the whole. I
Well,
mean, this is the very
exactly.
best. Kid.
It seems
Like
like Dallas is a way better shield. Dallas is
Maddie,
like a fucking, hey, we're boys. Like you fucking played
Maddie
bro
is
card.
Maddie is like the reverse. She's gonna attract negativity towards you, and you're
Yeah.
gonna you're gonna look
Yeah.
dirty.
Yep.
She's
Always.
she's gonna taint it.
Yeah.
But anyway, like okay, with Kelsey or Olivia to get in the house, the game's gonna be shook up. We know that Mitch's game is gonna be in jeopardy.
Mhm.
And do you think the house will still? It seems like this will be another catalyst to create the final division that the house has kind of been teetering on. But it's going to be either those that are with the new person or against her. Is what it seems like, and I think that this might be what it takes to fully divide the house, and then we might have a shots fired back and forth. So, what's your take? What's your take on the introduction of the fake double eviction house guest?
Well, I don't know. Like, what I want to talk about is fucking Dallas, like bringing Dallas out on stage and then being like, Dallas,
torture?
check this
Check
shit
this
out.
out.
Isn't
If
this
you'd been
crazy,
evicted
dude?
last
Dude,
week,
what are you
it would've
doing?
been
Yeah,
awesome for
exactly.
you.
Like, let's get your take
What?
on that. It has to be like, yeah, let me in. Are you about to
Yeah.
let me in? Like, it's just so sad for him. Like,
I know. He was being
dude,
tortured. It
what
was
a
awful.
dick move.
It was awful.
But yeah, I think like the other thing I want to talk about is
Peter
Cassandra.
Peter
What?
gave a really fair
Yeah.
shake to Dallas on
Absolutely.
sideshow, and for real. Sometimes he likes to dig just for digging's sake,
Yeah.
But he really was fair to Dallas.
Absolutely. Yeah, the other great thing was, I thought was interesting this episode was Cassandra being like, "Oh, so looks like we're gonna have to work together now," which was
Yeah.
awesome. And like, it seemed like it was gonna work, but then Tim blew her up, which I thought was super fucking weird. Like, Tim must have been really pissed off about this vote, and Cassandra voting against him, right? I don't know, cause didn't you hear that? That sounded like he was fucking pissed. He's like, "Oh, that's funny." Or, like, that's the funniest thing I've ever heard, Cassandra. Like, real loudly and like condescending,
just
or like
blowing it up like no, it's
yeah.
not possible.
Yeah, and then like fucking
honestly,
laughing
I
about it
think
and
that-
saying it out loud, like,
And it sounded like as they were cluing in that it might be Levita that gets in just so they can get her out. Like Maddie,
Yeah.
bridge a gap with somebody you just made a very public enemy of. Just for this 1 week, and that things can shift and change throughout the week. So you can have that to hope for, and get Levita in, get Levita out. She will. The knowledge that she'll bring in could disrupt the house and paint bigger targets in people's eyes, depending on who gets HOH and who gets scared, and who might feel betrayed, or so on and so forth. But it's going to be interesting. Honestly, if would it surprise you if Mitch is on the block?
I mean,
in the next
I
2
don't
weeks.
know. I think
Next 2
like
weeks.
I don't know. Like, I think they talked about Mitch. Like, I guess I didn't watch them enough to know how much they talked about Mitch, because to me it seemed like they were talking about everyone equally. Like, it just sounded like they were trying to run down every single person's games, but people especially blew up the fact that Mitch's game was even highlighted once, But I mean, I don't know. Like,
And
I think that his game's obviously going to be in jeopardy, because he, like, of course, when someone gets to come outside of this whole bubble and gets to sit and watch people and watch their habits, like, even without sound, like, watch what they do, where they go, like, how they operate, like, when you get to see that stuff, like, of course, like, you're going to be like, oh, well, take note of this, take note of that. Like, people that play under the radar are obviously going to be the ones that are the most in trouble. Like, Dallas's mannerisms are like, oh, attacking on the offensive, You know where Dallas is. But when someone's fucking worming around like Joel or Mitch, it's like, oh, duh, why didn't I see this kind of earlier, that they're fucking snaking around,
No, I agree, but you also have the added information of the other person that's was sequestered in the BB suite with you. So, I mean, there's lots of puzzle pieces that were able to be put together because of those two. If it had been two people, say, on the same side, if it had been Jared and Kelsey in there, then it would have been like the expression choosing between the devil and the witch this week. But the information would have just been like, oh, we hate Levita, we hate Levita, we hate Levita, or whatever. So, it was an interesting pair to be in there. I mean, there's been plenty of light shed on that, but it is important to mention that there's an arsenal of information instead of just a whole bunch of anger going back in. So it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah,
where do you see Cassandra's game?
Well, fucking now, after that whole Tim business, I don't know, because I was like, she's in a decent spot regardless. I don't know. I liked her. I've liked her from the game. She seems fucking like she's got a tinge of fucking bonkos, which I like in a fucking person. I don't think that, like, I don't know if she's got the build to, like, win the game, but, like, she makes for an awesome watch, because she just, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah. How much control do you think she has over Tim?
Probably none. I don't know. She probably thinks she has a shitload. I think she thinks she has all the control. But I think Tim is more fucking, like, crazy than people will give him. I don't know. Like, I think he actually wants to do crazy shit. Like, I think he really will do crazy shit just to fucking...
Camera time, sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Camera time thing. Like, he knows what he's there for.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of stipend they've negotiated for him, but he's in there and he wants to earn his money. I feel 100%, and he's trying to do some stuff. And
you think that she actually, like?
But I do think Cassandra's got some hold on him.
I don't know.
I do. I mean, it might not be sexually. It might be strategically. I mean, she might just see her as, an intellectual equal to a point that her input is considered. But no.
That outburst made it seem like, I don't know, he's trying to blow her up, sink her ship, get her gone.
No, I don't. I wouldn't pin that. I wouldn't pin that way. So, hey, you loving the brothers?
I don't know how I feel about them.
I like the brothers.
They're okay. The one brother's just such a dick to the other one.
Yeah.
Like, I hate that. Yeah.
A dick to Nick,
dude,
yeah.
I'd be fucking pissed. I'd be like, well, dude, I don't care. Like, this is my game too now, fuckface. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. No, like, I get it, but that's brother shit, man. Like,
Yeah,
that's like, honestly, like, they can have a communication between each other that's, like, really not allowed to be judged by the outside world. You know what I mean? Like that's like a brother bond and stuff. So when they're mean to each other and that kind of thing, like, yeah, it is a dickheadish thing, but, like, that's birth order, family dynamics. Like, that's a weird thing that's been built and ingrained into both of them. It's a weird thing.
Yeah.
So it is fun to see that reflected in the house, as I'm sure in real life, that feels very much the go-to brother, the leader.
I also don't like people expecting them to get separated, because I don't see them getting separated at all. I think Canada will play it out, to be honest. I think they'll play it out the whole time, just because it's like, fuck it, let's just do it. Why not? Yep. We're not losing anything except for food and, boarding kind of thing.
Yeah.
No, I mean, Big Brother does not lose on that.
No, absolutely. They told the house guest from the beginning that's how it was going to be, and I mean, obviously they could say we were bluffing in the
Yeah.
BB grant. Of course they could do that.
Yeah.
But since they've already said that, like that's easy for the brothers to hang on and say, hey, they said this is all we know. Blah blah
Yeah.
blah.
I feel like 100% the brothers won't be separating the whole time. Like they'll be always together, which I like. I don't mind that.
Yeah, like honestly, if the season gets boring, they'll split it. If some, I don't know, dude. There's a lot of big personalities in there, so it's almost gonna be hard for a lot of boredom to set in.
Well, shit,
I think. I mean, if you really
Dallas.
think,
I mean, Dallas
oh,
is
dude,
huge.
aren't you? Is Raul growing on you?
I don't know.
He's so fucking ridiculous. He just makes me laugh. He's so ridiculous. I just at first I said he gave me the creeps. So I feel like I need to say that like I get it now.
Yeah.
Like
He's
he
not
is
that bad.
absolutely ridiculous human being and it's hysterical. So I'm really glad to have
I don't know how to feel about him. Yeah. Mike and Joel. I don't know, of course. I don't know. It's just been like I've been thinking about it and it's like the season's been pretty good. It hasn't been awesome, but I think it's been better than 3.
Yeah.
I think 2 is the pinnacle. I don't know. It's still tough. Like there's something about this. I also want to give a shout out to like BB Canada production because I think they pretty much fielded every ball that's like came at them whether it be like the feeds being down quite often. Like I don't really hear anyone bitching about that anymore.
It's just expected. It's expected. I mean, like just now, it's not going to be on until after the Sunday
No,
episode.
of course. Like they did
Holy
that.
shit.
They did that last year. Like they did that last year. They did that season 2. But I think that like the feeds haven't been as down as much. I think like Big Brother Canada. Like if you think about it, like how many twists did we have at this point from Canada 3? We had 37 twists that we had to deal with at this point.
Absolutely.
Like they like listened that everyone was like, fuck that, like no more twists, like stop that shit, Like I think they've been super, super good at fucking listening to what the fans want and been trying to deliver, as best they can. I don't know. I think everyone should be appreciative of that fact.
No, 100%. Like the twists this year have involved cast and keeping cast. It's added a brother. It has kept a big player in the fake double eviction, and it's done. It's done a lot to keep strategy shook up in the house. Just because, how do you handle the brothers? That was a big thing at the beginning. They did a good job of deflecting it, putting bigger targets in everybody else's sights. With this twist here, it's going to be interesting to see how the players going to come back in and either fit in or handle the rejection and being put right back out of the house. Do you think where are we at now? Are we close to jury?
I was trying to think about that. I didn't really get a good count at all, but like all these numbers fucking make it real tough.
Yeah, I'm bad. But anyway, as I was saying, is these twists have to do with players being added or in the mix? It's strategy twist. You're not losing people. You're not getting triple eviction, getting people lost.
Yeah.
Like last year. Honestly, man, there were so many devastating evictions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Willow's eviction speech, like that was probably the saddest thing next to Judd's. Begging for his life. You remember when she was
of course.
playing
That's
the game?
right. Yeah.
That was awful, man. I felt really bad for her. So there's been avoided things like that by having good strategic twists.
Jordan said that he got evicted. He went out the same place that Dallas did. So Jordan was in jury. So didn't they have one jury vote nullified? That's what happened last year. So by those calculations, it's either this week or next week is jury start.
Yeah.
It's
speculatory guessing.
Yeah. I'm gonna say it's probably this week.
You're probably about right. It would have to be close.
Yeah. Fuck. I can't remember what else I was gonna say. It's some other shit. Garbage, bullshit, opinion-based dog shit.
All right, well, let's just wrap it up then.
What else you got?
I think we've basically covered the. We gotta wait. We gotta wait for the jury's out. We gotta wait on the verdict until we know anything Sunday. So this is pretty big big gap in the feeds.
It's a nice
So what you
little
say?
break.
It's going to be after the episode on Sundays. So
Yeah.
hey, we don't. That's when. Do you want to try to do a podcast then? Are you gonna be off Sunday night?
Sunday
We could
night
try to
might
do a
have
little
plans. I don't know yet.
little breaking news.
Oh, that's what I should say. That's right. Where did I put that? All right. So, if you're listening to this before April 3rd, on this April 3rd, it's gonna be Big Brother Open Casting Call in Minneapolis at WCCO TV, 90th South 11th Street, Minneapolis, Minnesota 55403. Yeah, it's gonna be open casting call. I'm gonna be going. It's 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. I don't know what kind of casting call it's gonna be, because they do the filming one sometimes. They do the like bunch of people one other times. I don't know. Got to be what, 21? I don't know. All right, everyone, come on down. Come on. If you're in the Minneapolis area, let's do it. It's gonna be fun. Hopefully, it'll be a good time.
Yeah, man.
If they found my ass,
Good
if
luck.
if I can get on the fucking television, any fucking yokel can. So come on down.
Well, dude, I liked your picture on Facebook the other day when it was like 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're like had the audition, think it went well or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
I had another one with Janelle from that one, but
yeah, I think I've seen that. I think I've seen that.
That's a
That's
good one.
really cool. That's cool.
Yeah, I like that little shit.
So we need to get Janelle on the show.
Dude, I think it's gonna happen this year. She fucking invited me to something that I don't want to disclose yet, but I don't know if it's secret or anything. But
No,
just,
keep it secret, just in
yeah,
case, just for fun. Keep it
Yeah,
secret.
exactly. But she invited me, so that's a step in the right direction. I always thought, I always think that Janelle hates me.
Well,
She's just so great.
no, dude, I'm sure that she's proud of you.
I
So
don't
you
know.
you represented well.
No, so it's gonna be super cool. But yeah, I think that we'll actually be able to. I think we'll be able to get something, something with her, because yeah, she's such a fan. So
Yeah, right on.
the other thing that we should talk about is at the top right of the corner, and somewhere over in the box, you can click on a button that says goes right to our Patreon. Everyone, please donate to our Patreon. Goes to support this show, Shield Show, ATF. Making all this great content for you.
We're trying to raise the money to get a website, and with that website, you know, we'll be able to separate the what is it, RSS feeds?
Yeah, the
Is that
RSS
right?
feeds. Yeah, exactly. We want it to be like eventually to have an iTunes account for each of our shows, so you can pick and choose which shows you want to listen to instead of just having them all in a hodgepodge. I think it's gonna be a little bit easier, but yeah, then,
that along with having a website that we can have other content on.
Yeah, website would
and
be cool. We can
updates.
be sharing stuff. Yeah, exactly. Also check out all the Fictions Facebook group. They've got a whole bunch of fun stuff there too. If you're a fan of Survivor, yeah, I don't know. Definitely support us. You get lots of fun, cool content. Giving away some pictures that we sign, some cool, fun activities. Roundtables, discussions. You want to talk to your favorite house guest? We got some opportunities for you to do that. So
Absolutely.
and there's more
talk Big
more
Brother
shit to
strategy.
come. Yeah, talk Big Brother strategy, talk Survivor strategy. More shit
with one
to come.
with one of the rewards, we're gonna have it'll basically be a Google Hangout that you'll be invited to, and it's gonna be with the frequencies I think twice a month. I think's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And anyway, it'll be you go in there with McCrae and myself. Sometimes it might be John Party. We're gonna have Arlie fill in, or just I'm really putting them on the spot, but they will. I know they've already said they would. But just different people that'll host kind of like around a 30, 45 minute just discussion about what's going on in the house, what do you think's happening, and just kind of like a little open forum. And that's kind of part of the community building that we're trying to do. Obviously, it'll be Peter and Alex sometime, and that's all kind of shared in that reward between Shield Show and our On the Block. And it's just it's. We want to build our podcast up, also build like the community and build like the talking about it, have people sharing their opinions, and just getting like-minded people together to talk about their favorite shows. So
Yeah, exactly. So please support today. Even $1 will go a long way. You can support by just $1. This is a pledge drive. We're gonna have we're gonna have more rewards coming up, but that shouldn't discourage you from supporting now. for all the cool stuff. But yeah, that's probably be about a good show.
Yeah,
I think we should definitely do a pre-reality rally show next week. So maybe we'll do an earlier show.
Okay, like I said, that we might try to do Sunday because like we'll be there on Thursday, so we won't be able to maintain the schedule next week regardless.
Yeah.
So anyway, stay tuned to our Twitters at McCray Chum or at Spencer B. Clausen or at On the Block Pod for updates as far as when
I
we will
took
be.
that over on my phone, so now I'm gonna be screwing around on that account.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Man, that's hell yeah, good. I like sometimes you get a notification on it and you'll think that you're on your other account and you'll be like tweeting from it, and then you'll realize so like exactly. Be aware of that. But no, that's fun, man. Yeah, right on. That's it. That's good. So anyway, we will be tweeting about when we will have the next On the Block. I really would like to shoot for Sunday, even if it's late. Do you close Sunday, or do you know?
No, I don't work Sunday.
Oh, you don't? Okay, well, if it's even possible, we'll talk later. We'll talk as you know more about it. So keep everybody posted.
Yeah,
all right.
Absolutely. All right, thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you guys next time on the block. Bye-bye.